crafty friends, it's Andrea from Prairie Sky DIY, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Manitoba, Canada. We've got a little bit of a different trajectory for Scrap Attack today. I hope I'm saying this right, but I was really inspired by the technique of Kintsugi, which is the art of repair using gold. So I tried this one and I did a bit of a rip with the paper, which I didn't really love because it does show some of the white of the paper. So for the sample, or for the card that I'm going to do now, I've got a piece of early espresso, which is 4¼ by 5½, and I've cut a piece of designer series paper to the same size, actually for 1/4 of an inch smaller, so that we get some of the lines. And I've numbered the back so that we can keep everybody straight. So 3, 2, 1. And then this is piece number 4, piece number 5. So I've got 1, piece number 2 goes like that, and then piece number 3 goes like that. So we're just going to start at the top and we're going to line it up to the outside edge. Now I did a little bit of a cheater method and I laid an adhesive sheet over the top. It's a 6 by 12 sheet and it's got 3 pieces, or 3 scores, I guess, in the top layer so that you can easily pull it apart. So because I want to leave a gap, I'm going to do top and bottom and then aim for center for the 3rd piece, so that we've got somewhat even spacing. I mean, the spacing really truly doesn't matter very much for this because it's all about the wow factor that the gold leaf is going to allow. Now, I am a little surprised at myself that I was intrigued enough by the gold leaf or the gilded leafing to try it, because it is very light and very fluffy, and it's very much like glitter, and it will very much go everywhere, which is why my daughter was just in here helping me with the sample piece, and I said, please don't breathe, don't come near it, don't sneeze, don't cough, because if you do, it will go everywhere. See, point in case, I just let go a little bit of a sigh and it puffed. So we're just going to pick out very carefully. It is a little bit, it does go quickly, but it is a little bit of a laborious process because you do want to make sure that you're getting it down everywhere, but you also want to make sure that you're not going to waste it. But I have a feeling that this jar is going to last me a very long while. So I'm just picking it up gingerly, kind of placing it down. And then you're also going to want a brush of some description, not only to help get it in place, but you're also going to want to make sure that any of the excess bits are brushed off. And then you can just kind of keep moving it around. It is very therapeutic. And the more you burnish it with your finger, the shinier and brighter it's going to get. It's really pretty. Like, I'm sure if I was doing this on a sunny day, it would be even lovelier. Although I am kind of glad that it's a bit of an overcast day, because it would also be very glinty and potentially very blinding. And just make sure that all of the areas are completely covered and you've given it a really good burnish with your finger. You don't want to miss any areas. I'm just going to kind of start to take some of the pieces. Sorry. It is very mesmerizing doing this. I'm completely getting sidetracked by the glitter. Okay, I can see how, yeah, this is going to be used a lot, I think. And it's not as intimidating, actually, as I had originally thought that it was going to be. Because the idea, honestly, glitter is something that scares me, just because of the mess potential. And it's not something that I use often, but this gilding is quite lovely. And we'll just kind of mush it all together. All right, so then tap off the excess. I'm going to put the lid on. And I'm going to grab a scrap as well and just kind of tap it off so that the scraps are somewhat contained. So I'm just going to go ahead and rub off any of the extra. Now, if you were really particular about not having any little bits and pieces, you could probably run some washi tape over your finger and just kind of pick it up. But I think that's what kind of adds to the charm of it as well. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at the glint and shine on that. Now, I did 5 pieces. As you know, if you've been around my page on my channel for a while, I prefer odd numbers. I tend to lean to that. So yeah, there's our card base done. Now I do want to clean up the edges just a little bit, and I had an idea for the rest of the card. So I'm actually going to do a little bit of a runaround. So I'm going to cut about 1/4 of an inch off all the way around, and I'm going to do 1/8 of an inch off of each side. Like, seriously, who am I? 1/8 of an inch? I don't normally do that, but I think for this card, it just kind of cleans up the edges nicely. And then, so this is 5.5. I want to go down 1/8. So we're going to mark this one at 4. And then 5.25. And then it just kind of cleans up the edges just a little bit. Move these guys off to the side. And then I think, I don't know, the sparkle and shine is just so, so pretty. Oops. A little bit of grumpiness off of our, do I want to go that way or do I want to go that way? I think we want to go this way. So we're just going to frame it ever so slightly. Now, I think I'm going to use, I hope your day is filled with joy. I just feel like that one kind of works. This is from Heartfelt Hexagon. Yeah, and this could be used for really any kind of a card. It can be a sympathy card. It can be a birthday card. Well, not filled with joy. It wouldn't be a sympathy card. I hope your heart is filled with joy. Birthday, wedding, anniversary. I'm going to do crumb cake and very vanilla because I'm really not sure which way I feel this is going to go yet. All right, now let's see which way we're going to go. Crumb cake, very vanilla. I think crumb cake for this one. But let me know which color you prefer, crumb cake or very vanilla. And if you try this technique, I would absolutely love to see it. Now, I will be launching a new class very shortly, Paperpalooza. I'll link it down below. That class is completely designed to get you using the paper that's in your stash. There's going to be 15 videos, all kinds of tips and ideas on using the paper that you have, and mixing and matching with any stamp set and ink, and creating multiple occasion cards with the same idea. So there is this guy done. I'm just going to see. I don't know. Do I want to do dimensionals? Or I feel like dimensionals. Let's see if I can find them. I swear the gremlins are alive and well in my craft room. There we go. We're going to flip this over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. And then we don't want to really cover up a ton. Oh, actually, I like how that line matches. So I'll put that there. We need a little bit more bling, I think. I feel like rhinestones will add up. Oh, actually, or wait. Classic matte dots. We'll do 3 small ones on this side. I love the matte dots too, because if you wanted to, you could change up very quickly and easily by just coloring it with an alcohol marker. I do that all of the time with the Very Vanilla and also the white. So there's 3 and 3, and then we'll do just 3 little black ones. Oops, that one didn't pick up. So there you go. There is our art-inspired card. I love that little pop of gold, and it just, I don't know, it just pulls everything together. I really would love to see if you create something with this. You can pop over to my Facebook page, which is linked down below. And I would love to invite you to join my free Facebook community as well, Prairie Sky Crafters, which is down below as well. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you again really soon. Thanks for watching.